now start again, Tink? Is that what, is
Yes.
it doing the
Yeah, it says
spinning?
it's unable to connect, reconnect. It's going now, though.
It's going now. Maybe we should go inside the house. But for right now, come with me. I'm just thinking. You want to come and think with me? Welcome to another one of our conference calls, or I should say our YouTube video, where we are talking about the Iraqi dinar. It seems that every day they do something. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that sky. God is great. God is amazing. I have a file. I'd like to share it with you. Everything that we say is, in my opinion, this is a speculative investment. There is no date, there is no rate. You understand? This is a team member. Come with me as I walk. Stay a little behind me. Go. Yes, ma'am. Yes, uh-huh. It's like when you're trying to get in, right? I'll tell you what. Can I call you in about 30 minutes because I'm actually doing a YouTube video that we're going to release right now. And when you see it, and no, no, no. When you see it, you'll know that I'm talking to you. Oh God, what's your first name? Thank you kindly. I'll give you a call, okay? God bless. Bye bye. For a long time now, in my opinion, at least a couple of years, the CBI has been doing something in preparation for the reinstatement. Go on every function of that spacecraft. Right now, I believe that the CBI, who's communicating with their banks and the Fab Four, this is so important. You know who they are because you're with me. I believe that they're all doing that, in my opinion. It's a checklist of go, 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 go. You know, CBI, go. World Bank, go. IMF, go. United States Treasury, go. GCC, go. GOI, go. Everybody, go. Now, at first we thought, well, they need to replace the worn and torn ones. Oh my gosh, I didn't shave, Jen. They need to replace the worn and torn ones, and that's what we thought. Now, they also need to bring in the new small category notes, but we couldn't figure out the numbers on their spreadsheet. And then Delta last night. You see, the CBI doesn't have any responsibility to you that bought the currency that they're responsible for. When you bought your dinars, it did not come with instructions nor mature date. So they don't have to tell you anything about what they're doing unless you know how to look for it. And for a while now, we've been seeing their M figures and we see that they're replacing, yeah, okay, they're adding currency to their currency supply. And we thought we figured out where it was going, and I think we did. But recently, for about all of this year, 6, 7 months now, they're adding to their money supply. Not to their budget, not to the, you know, their money. Why would they do this if they're about to reinstate their currency You think you would want to print less of it, right? In my opinion, they're printing the new small category notes. But here's what we believe. Not all at once. And the son of a guns, that's how they tricked us. They've been printing different category denominations every month. Hmm. You see, they went from, it's all here by the way, why don't you just read it? They went from 44, 43 trillion dinars as their money supply, and they added, we calculate. Now, it's all in Arabic on the CBI website, on the spreadsheet. Other gurus don't teach what we teach. God bless them. And other gurus, if you need help on this, you're welcome to call me. Everybody calls me. But those are the new small category notes, not the coins, though. They were minted differently, in a different place, in my opinion. So they're fading away in order to coexist the lower denoms, the 30 notes, and the new small category notes. They added 3.7 is what we calculate, 3.7 trillion dinars added to the 44, 43 trillion that they already have. They increased their money supply so that the coexisting lower denoms, 3 zeros, will fade away. They'll probably coexist for about 10 years, actually forever. Good grief. We did the same thing in America after our Industrial Revolution. If you happen to have a $1 million bill or a $1,000 bill or the 500, remember those bills? They're still legal and tender in our banks. You take it in, you think they're not going to take it? My God, it's a collector's item. It's worth more than what the face value on that thing. So, anyways, yeah, that's what they did. And this is why they did it. And they don't have to explain to you that they did this. They just put it on their spreadsheet in Arabic. The CBI, there was a change. This is from their spreadsheet of the CBI. You see, the change in the percentage of their money supply between each month has caught our attention. And the goal originally was, though, uh, to reduce them actually from 4 billion that they said back. They actually had Saddam. It was Saddam note. He had his picture on it, ugly mug. And they also were using the Kurdistan notes, the what was it? The Swiss notes. Remember those? Of course, you're a student. And back then, when we came in, the Fab Four or whoever made the decisions, they told the Iraqi citizens, "Hey, come on in. Bring those Saddam notes, because we're doing martial law. We're taking over everything. We're taking over your banking structure, your school structure, your government structure, your fire department, your dog catcher. We're taking everything over, okay? And we're taking your currency over. So come on in, and we're here to liberate you, but we're also going to liberate your currency, because you see, y'all got to pay for the war." And they said, "Okay." And Saddam was taken care of, and Maliki's being taken care of, like I told you. And what they told the citizens is, "Looky here, for each Saddam note that you have, we'll give you 1 dinar." Okay. What about my Swiss dinars? Well, for each Swiss dinar, how about a dollar to about $1.50? Okay. And they rushed into the banks and they did the exchange. They didn't want to be left behind. They got all those 30 notes. This is good. And it's also easier to do it this way, a little bit at a time, you know? I would much rather have a bunch of little explosions if I was on the offensive, boom, 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 than to have kaboom and have everybody look at me. Yeah, it's much easier this way. Each month they keep printing new currency. You know, like a squirrel, every month he gathers his nuts and he says, but does he eat them? No, he's waiting for that special day, when it's super cold. Does the CBI tell you that they're printing these for the reinstatement of the Iraqi dinar? They don't have to. Silly rabbit. But my teams are very good at what they do. We're not your typical people on the internet. We're different. And I praise God for that. We have a good team. Good teams. Yeah, July. I'm very curious to see what the spreadsheet will say. We'll get those in a couple of weeks. And we'll decide if we want to share that information because, wow, I'd like to see what they printed. Okay. So try to eliminate the money supply. They will. They will when they raise the value. And they try the merchant cards, POS, point of sale, guaranteed. I got my money wired to me, straight to my bank account. We're Article 8, unprotected. You're protected coming in, foreigner. Wow. Private banks around the world connected to our bank with international standards. Wow. So yeah. They'll take their 25Ks, because that's really all there is in the streets. They'll take their 25Ks, they'll go to the bank, and they'll probably, let's pretend that they'll get the one-to-one that they're talking about. Well, that's purchasing power for the citizens. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Don't want to talk about that. Kurdistan. Kurdistan. You got my heart, man. You got my heart. Then again, it's about time, huh? You're helping so much. I mean, you're lifting a right hand, a left hand. You're lifting up a right foot. You're lifting anything, man. You're opening the door for them. You're putting out the chair. You can sit first. My Kurdistan. You guys are excited, aren't you? You should be. Congratulations. Um, 4 days ago, I told you. Remember the Fab Four? Remember the 4 banks? Now that we're at the very end of finding life on Mars, do you understand? You saw the sequence in all the years you were with me. Who was the wholesaler? BOA. Who was the retailer? Chase Manhattan. Who was to keep quiet? Wells Fargo. Who linked up with the banks across the Citibank? So all that all of a sudden became a reality as I'd done. I mean, they've been done. They're all just getting ready. IMF, go. United States Treasury, go. Donald Trump, go. Now. And the World Bank. So, how you doing, World Bank? I'm doing good. How are you? You guys gonna go visit Iraq again? Yeah. You gonna go tell them to do things? No, we ain't gonna tell them. We ain't gonna tell them nothing. What you gonna do? Watch. For how long? Forever. Okay. Twice, World Bank in 1 week. Why? You understand the sequence, don't you? Good students. Now, what I'm gonna do is give you, and we'll end it with this. You wanna go sit down, sweetheart? No, let's see here. Come. Well, you think we can sit in the gazebo?
Yes, just don't swing.
No swing. But, oh my goodness, Jim.
We got a bird up there.
Oh, look at it, there's a bird's nest.
The penthouse
You see
bird
that?
nest.
He's up in the penthouse. Uh-huh. You see, I wanted to think about this with you. Don't you find it interesting, the numbers? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going back and forth.
Nope, it's way
I'm
too
gonna
dark.
make it worse. I'm gonna make it worse.
Stop.
Let's go inside. Go ahead and turn around. Oh, she's beautiful. Look at that. Look at the stripes. Did you see that?
Nope, not connected.
Holy cow, she was big. That was a big giant owl. That was humongous. And she was beautiful white with the brown spots all over the place. Oh no, that's the call to drop poop on my head. No, I don't want to do that. Come on inside. I want to read you something. No, it's not pretty.
It's
You
got to
can't see it.
reconnect. No?
No reconnecting? It says it's reconnecting?
Yes.
So let me sit here and wait.
There it is.
Are we back?
Yes.
Oh, where'd you guys go? Anyways, I want to read to you our Fireflies report. You've been getting the sequence, you know, every day. And it's like a good novel, a good chronology of the last days. This whole call is in my opinion, right? Now, what I want to do is read to you. Let me turn on some more lights here. I want to read to you what our Firefly said, and then we'll call it a night. Because I have to go and answer questions in our team chat pretty soon. And by the way, what do you think? Did you like the video yesterday? By having the video, they gave you a prelude. And everybody got to see it. And then we said goodbye. And we brought you 4 more topics inside of our forum, ktfalways.com. Inside of our forum, there is premium. That's where I gave you more information. So I think that's what we're going to do every Friday. I'm going to release a video, and it will give you information. And then I will go into into premium, and I will give them more as well. It's fair, you know. Premium, it costs $10 a month. I'm sorry about that, but there is overhead. And somebody might say, oh, Frank, he's ripping us off, or he's taking our money, or whatever. Nobody's forcing you. Nobody's forcing you to come to this YouTube. Nobody's forcing you to listen to my opinion. So be polite and pretend. Just be polite. Anyways, here we go. Neil. See, I just wasn't raised this way. When I went on the internet 11 years ago, I had no idea what this was all about. I mean, I had invested. I knew about Kuwait. Yeah. My father's 22 years Air Force. Of course we know about what our military is doing. But I didn't expect to be, you know, I'm my mother and father, you know, military, you know, business people. 52 years, our restaurant, the oldest in the history of this city. We're respected. We're a good family. We're Christians. So for people to say foul things to me or to my teams or to my wife was quite a shock to my system. And what do you expect me to do? Let you continue to do it? Of course I was going to fight back and bite back. Now I've learned anybody that is undisciplined or disrespectful, we just get rid of you. I'm sorry. I don't want to leave no one behind. That is not the way I was trained, or that's not. So, with that said, please enjoy the following update. There were 2 that came in. I'm not going to even read you yesterday's report. It's too long. This one's long enough as it is. Here we go. 7 o'clock in the morning. Sir, I just got a chance to send you the text from Firefly 77. He called earlier this morning. He said today they heard from the representative of the Financial Committee on the early news all day saying Iraq was told by the IMF this week to speed up the banking reforms. Monetary reform, okay. To speed up the banking reforms. Actually, IMF was demanding on TV that Iraq complete the banking reforms for financial stability. By the way, every now and then I'll show you so that you can see that what I'm reading to you. Do you understand that? The financial minister, the committee, shows up at this meeting where they invited them all to come on Saturday. Remember? Why? Merchants, we'd like to teach you. Did you get your card? Yeah. Did you get your merchant machine? Yeah. We need to talk to you. Why? You're going to be very important in what we're about to do with the ATM machines. Okay. Tell me more. This is the seminar. So the IMF this week told them to speed up the banking reforms. Actually, IMF was demanding that Iraq complete the banking reforms for financial stability. Tell Mr. Frank, we have seen so much corruption in the past in our nation, and citizens are still doubting. What did we say? And citizens are still doubting, but we are all hopeful that this time change will really come to us. Representative from Financial Committee was on the news too today asking for Iraq to complete the reforms also, and said, we'll put names out who continue to delay and will let the citizens see who is against the goodwill of the Iraqi citizens. Do you notice, and echo in the room, right, now. As I read this, realize and look at your notes that everything that I'm reading to you are the things that we foretold you would be occurring. Exactly, almost step by step. Turkmenistan article that we gave to you, step by step of what's going on right now. Walking Stick told you that the education to the citizens would come in two parts. Remember that? The education to the citizens, ladies and gentlemen, is occurring right now. In my opinion, it is the citizens who it must not fail with that the CBI is focusing on right now. Because the CBI has all of the international standards established, all the laws passed, all the mechanisms. Continue. In fact, I'll rehash. Representatives from the Financial Committee was on the news asking for Iraqis to complete the reform. And he said, we will put names out who continue to delay and will let the citizens see who is against the goodwill of the Iraqi citizens. Told you, no more stealing, no more corruption. The citizens have to trust the CBI and the GOI. And yesterday's video to you, a glitch? Tell them it was a glitch. No, tell them it was a glitch. No, they want their money. Well, then tell them it was a glitch. All day the computer would, no, our internet, they know, their internet didn't go, no, we can't do, tell them it was a glitch. It's easier that way. I don't want to tell them it's a glitch. Tell them it's a glitch. You see, if they didn't, if they told them what they're doing, well, that's not good. But the reason why they didn't want to tell them it was a glitch, you heard the video last night that I gave you. What? Your ATM machines don't work, the ones you told us to go to? Are you serious? in my card, I put in my PIN number, I did everything, and I don't get nothing. Same old with you guys. I don't trust you. I don't like you. Open up my account, my gluteus maximus. No. So these people that, for some reason, you know how you walk down the aisle and somebody sticks their foot out and you trip? Thanks, idiot. Well, that's what we've got. A bunch of idiots that in Iraq that for some reason like to stick their foot out to the RI. Nothing stops it. No. It's on course. But you get caught every time, don't you? Yeah. And you get punished every time, don't you? Yeah. Here's the list, Iraqi citizens, of the people that are making life a misery for us to reinstate your currency and add value to it. This is their address. You want their email? Brilliant. But it's what we told you that they were going to do, remember? Yeah. Alrighty, so let us continue. And the representative, the citizens, please, and we will continue. Those that continue to delay the process of the financial reform, we will let the citizens see who is against the goodwill of the Iraqi citizens. We will go, tell Mr. Frank, we will go to seminars tomorrow, which is today, and try, pardon me, tomorrow, Sunday, they have another one. That's another seminar, pardon me. We will go to the seminar tomorrow, Mr. Frank, and call afterwards to report to you what they said. More cards are being delivered. What did we tell you yesterday? Over 12 million cards. They're fading away. What? The key card. And replacing it with a MasterCard and Visa with international standards. Oh, isn't that nice? Yeah, most cards delivered out this day. According to the news, don't text me right now, family. I'm trying to do this, man. More cards out this day, according to the news, and still they tell us on the news. They say coming days. All citizens of all provinces, all will have them. What? These cards. Wow. Here, can you see? I'll just cover the name up here. Can you see over me like that? Okay, so I can read it. Iraqi students, we will go to the seminar tomorrow, which is Sunday, and try to call you afterwards. More cards delivered out this day according to news, and still say coming days all citizens of all provinces all will have them. Sorry, Frank, was going try send this morning, but have been hectic day. He will go to the bank bank seminar tomorrow and report. Then here's so you can see that a second report comes in, because apparently Firefly 77 and his family, they went back. Check this out. This is pretty cool. I thought it was good. It showed me their focus. It showed me their interest. It showed me their excitement. They know what's going on. Do you? Okay. Just got out from our meeting. Firefly 77 is reporting Mark 5:14 their time. They're now out of seminar. Ed edited it. Firefly will try call later, but got meeting started this afternoon with ATMs. You have access, they told us, to all our funds from thousands of locations in Iraq and all over the world. They are 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The state currently max withdrawal is 200,000 IQDs, then gave actual location of cities in Iraq where ATMs are located. Next, they did. Let me show you first. Okay. This is cool. I haven't read the second report. Doggone. So they started the second meeting, and they started right away with the ATMs, and they told them that all your funds are in here. What? Access to all your funds. That's what it says right there, to all your funds. And thousands of these are in different locations in Iraq, and all over the world. Look, you saw that? Look. See? Of course, that's what the CBI has been telling us in the IMF, but gosh, they're telling the citizens. They're telling the citizens now. They're giving something to the citizens now. Yeah. Can I say it one time, King?
Yep.
I told you so. Wait till you hear the rest. So your ATM will have full access funds. Wow, all their funds will be in there. All your funds are from thousands of locations in Iraq and all over the world, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The state currently max withdrawal is 200,000 IQDs. Then they gave us actual locations of cities in Iraq where ATMs are located. Next in the seminar, they did a big presentation on ATM security and talked about scammers and showed us pictures on big screens of the oh my gosh, this is slow. I just want to make sure I can read this to you. I should sit down. I should sit down. Oh my God. Am I seeing this right, Tim? Hold on, let me put my glasses on.
Nice glasses.
Yeah?
Are those prescription?
Yeah, they're cookie glasses. Makes my cookies look bigger. No, for real, it says that right here, located the next day of the presentations on the ATM, the security, and they talked about scammers. In other words, don't let nobody rip you off with these machines. And they showed us how not to be ripped off. And they showed us pictures on here, look at here so you can see. And they showed us pictures on big screens in the new 4 styles of ATMs that Iraqs have. The modern technology will allow bill payments. Didn't I tell you that yesterday? Remember that? That they could pay their bills? Will allow bill payments. Oh, stop it. Will allow bill payments, check accounts, make deposits, even make loans. Request initial start electronically. Then you have to come into the bank to follow up. But the options are like never before that we have seen in our country. Never before in our country. These ATMs are connected to a national. I should have read this before I read it. It says national. That's okay. It says national. That would be in the country. Only they can pull the trigger. Oh, you son of a gun. Hold on, family. I'm trying to figure this out with you, so. Okay, here's where I left off. I had to read it to understand it before I read it to you. Option never seen like before. Connected to these 4 different. There are 4 different types of ATMs. Wow. They're all request in. They can make loans to us. They can do this. That. They can do so many things for us. Then you have to come to the bank to follow up on the initial start of what you did at the ATM. So you start there, and then you go into their banks. You follow up. But the options are like we have never seen before in our country before. These ATMs are connected to a national switch. Now, this is what they're telling them, okay? They are connected to a national switch. How you doing? Oh, but Frank, what if they do this in the ATM machines? They give them the 30 notes, you know, that 1190. Well, I already told you that the ATM machines are at 1190. They're programmed. No, I'm talking about the new ones. Well, they actually have the ability to be at 1190, but at the flip of a switch, the software recalculates, and from that point onward, everything coming out of that that ATM machine is of the reinstatement. You see, the ATM machines are going to give them new small category notes. It's not going to give them 30 notes. So they take the 30 notes to the ATM machines. What do? Nothing. Go to the bank. Okay. But I like this ATM machine. Go to the bank and take your 3 zeros. Okay. Nice. Can I touch it? Yeah. So he takes his 3 zeros to the bank and he says, "Here are my 3 zeros. Give me my new small category note." And the bank says, "Okay, electronically, it's in your account." "No, I like whole." "Go to the ATM machine." "Oh." "Okay. My card?" "Yeah, use your card." "Okay." So he runs to the ATM machine. And this time he puts the card in. The little tray comes out. "Oh! I saw 1. I saw 5. I like this." So now that you understand, let me continue to read. Are you okay, Tank? Do you want to sit down? Okay. All right, I'll speed it up and end it. It's just that there's so much information, Jen. I'm sorry. My wife's hand is getting tired, so hang in there. Say a little prayer for her. Family, these ATM machines are connected to a national switch. Have you noticed? Notice that the go in this video. I have. And for those of you that don't know me and mock me and my teams or my family, I pray for you and I wish you all the luck in the world. Connected to a national switch. Afterwards in the meeting, Mr. Frank, they talked about if you're using your MasterCard outside of the country, be sure to choose the country's currency that you're in for the best exchange. I'm sorry, Jan. Maybe we should sit down. Did you just hear what I just said?
Mm-hmm.
Are you? Here. What? Maybe I should get serious now because this is getting serious. I haven't even read this. That's 3 things already. This is the 4th thing that we told you. Boom, 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 boom. And here they are. Dear God. They talked about, Mr. Frank, they talked about if you're using your MasterCard outside, like in Michigan, outside of the country of Iraq, be sure to choose the country's currency you're in for the best exchange rate. The CBI told these people this? Hey, uncle, how you do, boy? How you do? I do good here in Iraq, doing good. Little hot.
How you up there in Indiana? I moved. Where you going? Where you going now? Wait, I live up in Michigan. Oh yeah, many Arabs up there. Yeah, looking good, looking good. So uncle, you still get those 3 zeros that you take from my rack? You get them all? Yep. I brought them all with me over here. Yeah, stuffed them in my pillow. Yeah. Why you ask, son? They just reinstated our currency. Yeah, I got the new currency here. You got to get rid of that one, Uncle, because you know your card that you got, you're going to get credit electronically now. Yeah, but the 3 zeros, Uncle, go to the bank. They get private banks in U.S. Yeah, well, many states. Yeah, almost all. Yeah, go. They're Arab. They talk to you. Yeah. Take those 3 zeros, Uncle, and convert them to American dollars. Yeah. Now you can deposit in the satellite bank there, or no, or American bank. I don't care. You choose. That's what we told you, family, a long time ago, didn't we? Hoorah, looking stick. Hoorah, sir. I can't believe the CBI's told. Look, you got to see this. They talked about if you're using your MasterCard outside of the country, be sure to choose the country's currency you're in for the best exchange rate. Now, obviously, they're saying that if you're using your credit card, right, you get the best rate for the money that you're going to get. But I think there's more to it here. Anyways, continue reading. That part was very confusing to us. God, this is so precious, man. Of course it's confusing, dude. That part was very confusing to us, but they went on showing the new ATMs and how these new machines, along with the new citizens cards, will change the along with the citizens card will change the banking world. And then after the break, they showed the new merchant card machines and did step-by-step procedures and gave intel on self-maintenance. We can perform daily. Oh, for crying out loud. Kind. Sorry. And they gave us intel on self-maintenance. We can perform daily to, oh, for the love of God. Same person, too. God, give me strength. Sorry. Step-by-step procedures and gave intel on the self-maintenance that we can perform daily to keep these machines running properly. The bank talked about all citizens will have cards, and most citizens will have cards, and most already have, and told us new information about the cards will begin playing on the billboards. I told you so. Wait, and they will give us more information, new information about the cards will be playing on the billboards to further, bless America, to further educate the citizens. They had refreshments. Who cares? They had refreshments for everybody and had prices at door for people who open up new accounts today. But no George Foreman grill. But no George Foreman grill on TV. Then on TV News Now tonight, I see removing of 422 more concrete barriers. They're showing us on the news that they have removed 422 more concrete barriers that have been up, which now have more access for all citizens to move about. Shows that there will be a large delegation from Kurdistan visiting Baghdad after Eid holiday. Of course. Firefly 77 said today they were given them just it was given to them just a education seminar on the functions of the bank's ATMs and the new citizens card, which are the key. They said, yes, yes, it must not fail with the citizens. Oh, I'm sorry, I had the name up there. It must not fail with the citizens. They showed us the functions of the bank's ATMs and the new citizens cards, which are the key, they said. A lot of citizens attended this meeting today. They gave this seminar all day long, one right after the other. They had many seminars inside of that one. We actually, let's finish it. We actually stayed for two of those seminars to make sure we understand the new procedures are all in place. And they kept saying everything is connected to a, oh my gosh, praise God. They kept saying it. You know, when you get tired, you just sometimes you're not in full control. Sometimes when you know that marathon run that's 26 miles. I've run 26 miles every day of my life. And when you get to the end, it just seems that you can see that you know, you can see the line, that you can see the tape, you can break it, but it just seems so far away. They kept telling us that everything is connected. Everything is connected to a national switch over and over again. This was very interesting, Mr. Frank. We asked if we be seeing the lower notes, and again was told the process in coming days. And told us the process in coming days will be completed, and the training that we are getting, not only from here today, but not only the training that we're getting here, but just like Walking Stick said, but by the billboards and the TV, that we have citizens aware of knowledge needed. Knowledge needed. They're educating the citizens. I told you that I thought that maybe today that they would give them something. They did. The knowledge that is needed. Good God, there's more. Many citizens today opened accounts that we saw. And my cousin, many open accounts that we saw. And my cousin in nearby city Fallujah have the cards already. Yeah. Yeah, so that's all I got. What you gurus got? Dust in the air, you know. Y'all take care, okay? I'll see you on questions and answers in about 3 hours. I started by telling you that I was thinking. And I asked you if you wanted to walk with me to think about the numbers of the CBI spreadsheet that nobody knows about unless they are part of my teams, I guess. I don't see anybody on the internet talk about it like we do. We've got good people. Good people. Many times I got phone calls and they said, "Hi, Frank. I'm 26? Yeah.
I am so and so, and I like what you're doing, and I like to contribute and help. Yeah, right, whatever. Then I hang up on them. 5 minutes later, they call back, and it's like, I am who I told you I am. Oh, excuse me. My bad. And then I hang up on them again. It's my way of vetting them. Not kidding. Anyways, y'all take care of yourselves. God bless you. I'll be with you tomorrow on our YouTube, and then I'll be with you on questions and answers inside of my form at ktlalways.com. Aloha. Ahui ho. Tell me something. What was told to the rose that caused it to unfold?